So let's go back to
Yes.
Is there any attorneys or judges you admire specifically?
Okay. Well, Judge Ali, of course, I really liked him, but he's a federal judge.
Supreme Court people.
Oh, I believe in government and stuff, and so the Warren Court wasn't a problem for me. The justices who determined that Miranda and those kind of and that people should, if faced with a serious charge, they should have an attorney. Those landmark cases, I studied them when I was in law school, and I love that court. They're good Marshall, and they're just tons of really good judges. There was a great tort justice, Justice Hand and stuff. There's some famous dissents. Now, I'm old and I can't remember, but one of the things that's interesting is when you read constitutional law, there are these wonderful dissents. Oliver Wendell Holmes, I remember that he did a famous dissent. He did not carry the day, but eventually he did. So sometimes there are these judges on the Supreme Court that ride along defense and say, the court's wrong, and then like 30 years later, that's what the law is. At any rate, Linda Pickens is one of our judges for municipal court, but her husband was a judge when I came to town, and he was a district court judge, and I really enjoyed, being in front of him. And I've liked all of our judges. I mean, Judge Laddick is such a gentleman, and so was Judge Pickens, her husband. Linda Pickens is great, but we're talking about the district judges and stuff. They've all been pretty good, but those are I really the city had some issues about 20 years ago, and I asked Judge Pickens to be on the Police Civil Service Commission, and he had retired, and he accepted, and that was really, we really needed someone that would listen to both sides and understand the issues and stuff at that point, because it was kind of controversial, and I was pleased that he was willing to do it.